Hey guys, Richard here. So in this review I want to talk to you about FunnelMail. Now FunnelMail has been released and it's by Brendan Mace and it's off the Warrior Plus network. Now this is basically a funnel builder which they emphasize a little bit more about its capability of collecting emails. Now in this review I'm going to talk to you about that strategy and talk to you about why it's dangerous to collect this type of information unless you do it in the right way. So guys, we're going to jump into the membership area pretty quickly. I'm going to show you around, show you what the quality of these funnels is actually like, and then we'll go through the sales page in a little bit more detail, and then hopefully you'll have a better understanding before you go ahead and purchase any type of software like this online. So guys, just before we start, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to the channel before, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release new videos. And guys, if you're serious about building a long-term sustainable business online, go ahead and check out my free training. You'll see it in the link in the description below. Over to the School of Nomads, and we'll take you through the whole process step by step. So let's take a quick look at FunnelMail. I'm just going to go through the headlines. Get started today to make your first commissions. Pay once and profit forever without any limits or restrictions. Create unlimited funnels. Create unlimited emails with unlimited subscribers. 100% free hosting included on a reliable cloud servers. Import on demand without verification or double opt-in. That isn't a positive, guys. I'll explain why. Extremely affordable during the launch, and everything you need is included. Now basically what this is a product called Beast Funnels, which I'll actually leave my review below in the description, and it's just Beast Funnels rehashed with a new sales page. That's basically all they're doing. Now if I just look at this again very quickly, they're basically comparing ClickFunnels and Aweber and telling you how good FunnelMail is. And let's jump straight in because I want to come back to that afterwards. So here's the actual interface here. Some overall kind of stats on here. These are usually made up. When you come down here, you've got the dashboard here, you've got the funnels here. You can manage your funnels, create new, and you have a list of your leads here, which I'll go back to. There's an upgrade here in the elite funnels, which is more of the done for you funnels. Newsletter section is all about how to actually go ahead and send those emails in a form of autoresponders or broadcasts. Then you've got some tutorials here which go through, let me show you some of these in a little bit more detail. How to create a funnel, editing and testing your funnels, super simple these are. Your autoresponder basics, connecting your SMTP, which is obviously your own email service. So you're going to have to connect something like Gmail to this to make it work. And then there's some elite funnels here about their done for you funnels. Well, basically what you're doing here is you're going to be promoting their own products. So he's got you buying a product to promote other products that he's got. So just jump into the funnels here. I want to show you these funnels. If I go ahead and manage these funnels, I can show you what they look like. So this is one of the pages here, and this is basically the page that they would come along and opt into. No kind of advice on here about how to get traffic over to these pages. So if you don't understand how to get traffic, then none of these will work, irrespective of what you actually do as far as building the pages. But there's your pages, a nice little pop up there. And then once you come through here, they go to your thank you page, which is this thank you page, which they get sent. And when you say log into this website, it ends up coming back over to Beast Funnels, and they can log into there. And you can change that if you want to. Let me just go and view that again. Or you can go ahead and collect a free gift to your messenger, and you can get them on your messenger list. So that's basically it. That's the 2-page funnels. And basically, if you really look at this, you don't need this product at all, because you've got many different funnel builders out there. Some free funnel builders out there like Elementor or GrooveFunnels on the front end. There's plenty of funnel builders out there. You don't really need to have this. But, you know, if you wanted to come along and use this, let me just show you a different example here. Then you can go ahead and use these basic pages. Now, if I just go down to the kind of create new, this is where you would go ahead and create your page. So they're only giving you 2 of these on the front end, 2 options. And the elite version, I'm sure, gives you more options than this. You go ahead and put your campaign in there, what kind of affiliate link you're trying to promote, some subscriber count here before you can go ahead and change your affiliate link, a name here, your photo URL here if you wanted to put one, your push notification script if you've got that attached, and a lot of you newbies won't have that, and then your autoresponder here. Now, interestingly enough, they're selling this with the fact that you don't need an autoresponder, but they're adding the capability of attaching an autoresponder to these, which you do need to have if you're collecting any kind of emails online. And I'm going to talk to you about emails now. Now, when you go ahead and look at the emails here, you've actually got a list of your leads here in the system, in this cloud-based software, which isn't your software, it's somebody else's, right? So you've got a list in somebody else's software, which aren't a company that have any kind of checks and balances over keeping people's data on the system. Now, why is this a problem? Well, when you look at things like GDPR and CAN Spam Act in the United States, or the CASL, Canadia's anti-spam legislation in Canada, there's all sorts of laws that you need to comply with when you're collecting people's email addresses and data. Now, the problem is you can get in a lot of trouble if you don't comply with these laws. Now, the strictest ones of these are in Canada and Europe, where you actually have to have a double opt-in to your pages and really have a checkbox to collect anybody's email addresses, where you actually specify what you're going to do with it before you can collect it. In the US, they allow you to actually sign up for emails without that checkbox, but you do need a way to unsubscribe at any time. Now, if you're using their system, which is these newsletters here, if I just go to the autoresponders, for instance, let me go to their broadcast. If I just go to their broadcast and I add the broadcast, all this is a very basic email interface. There is nowhere here that automatically generates a unsubscribe button. Now, you know, whenever you get emails off anybody, on the bottom of those emails, there has to be an unsubscribe button there. That's because they're complying with the data laws, which say you have to be able to unsubscribe easily from anybody's list without paying for it. That's a standard law throughout all of these countries. So I just go and show you this. The CCAN Act allows direct marketed email messages to be sent to anyone without permission until the recipient explicitly requests that they cease. So they have to have an opt-out. Same on here, they have to have an opt-in and an opt-out on Europe, and in Canada they have to have an opt-in and an opt-out. So you've got to make it very explicit. Now, I can't see anywhere on here that allows you to do that. Now, when you're actually collecting those email addresses, if I just go back to one of these funnels and show you, this page has got nowhere on it that is saying to me, am I allowed to collect your email address and use it? There's none of that on here. Plus, there's no privacy notices, there's no disclaimers on here, there's no contact on here. None of that stuff is on these pages. They're very, very poor. Now, if I just go back and show you an example of what I have, this is the page that I have for my free affiliate marketing, right? And you can see on here, you need to give me your consent to actually collect your data. So you actually have to tick this box to go ahead and give me your consent, right? That's to comply with the relevant data collection laws in Europe and throughout the globe, right? Also, I have a privacy policy on here, an affiliate disclaimer, an income disclaimer, a liability disclaimer, a contact, all sorts of other information that people look for to make sure you're a trusted person. That's the idea of those things. Now, these types of funnels have none of that stuff. So basically, it's a very, very low quality funnel builder, which has zero in the way of checks and balances if you're collecting people's data. You cannot just collect people's data and shove it on a system like this and be emailing people out without that kind of opt-out functionality. So you're going to end up with a lot of problems if you end up trying that. And you know that if anybody tries that, most of the time it's going to go in your spam anyway. So that's the big issue I have with these types of softwares. This is the big issue I have with FunnelMail. And quite frankly, you don't even need it, because one of the applications that they kind of say this is better than Aweber has its own page builders, and these page builders are really nice. They're going to be compliant. They're going to have that box in there to make sure you're allowed to subscribe. All of that good stuff is all going to be included in these page builders. And quite honestly, guys, it's free to start with. Up to 500 subscribers, it's free. Now, if you're a complete beginner, it's going to take you a while to get to 500 subscribers. And once you get to 500 subscribers, it's going to be worth paying for the service that's going to keep your data and your list safe. That's the idea, and that's why you get charged for it. So we'll just show you some of the OTOs here. So the first OTO is the Elite, but the second OTO is this Done For You service. Now, Done For You service is $197. When I come to OTO 3, this is the Go Infinite Today and get access to Limitless Profit Sequence. Again, this is another $197. Go to OTO 4, Unlimited Traffic. If they could get unlimited traffic, they would never need to pay affiliates to promote their products, because you're giving away half your money to affiliates. So if you get unlimited traffic, why would you ever need an affiliate? But again, that's another $197. That's $600 so far. And then number 5, steal FunnelMail suite and sell as your own product. This is going to be their license rights. And that's $167. So guys, there's nearly $800 worth of upgrades there. You could get a top class funnel builder and autoresponder for many, many years for that kind of money. So we'll come back to the sales page. Again, there's comparing these two to this. Now there's many different types of autoresponder. I use GetResponse. Loads of different page builders. You have Groove, Elementor. I use Thrive Themes, which is about $90 a month. Lots of different options on here. They're picking out the most expensive one in ClickFunnels, which if you're a beginner, it's like buying a Ferrari when you don't know how to drive a car yet. You don't buy ClickFunnels. You start off with a simple page builder, and then once you get successful, then you might move into something like ClickFunnels, because the amount of functionality in ClickFunnels you won't need unless you're an established marketer who's building products. You really won't. So you can't really compare these, but they're going to pick out these two. And to be honest, if you want to build a real business, you've got to pay some money out every month to build that. So you've got double your money back guarantee here, apparently, if you can get hold of them. So that's the 100% money back guarantee. And it's all for $17 on the front end, guys. That price won't rise, and it'll never be $197 a month. Nobody is going to pay $197 a month. So guys, I hope that was useful to you. If it was, go ahead, hit that subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release new videos. And remember, if you want to learn how to build a business like this online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to my free training, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. Until next time, guys, take care.